breaks and I'm burned by the morning light. I make the same mistake more than twice. Same song, but brand new dance. I wear out my third second chance. You take my breath and I can't get it back. Might be time for me to face the facts. The best me is with you, but I know I got a lot to prove. They think we're too damaged to fix, but we're just working through a little rust. They like to say we're just young, but I know we won't get...
Hey everyone, happy Saturday. It is 4:30 and I'm just now checking in because today has been a busy day. So this morning got up and everybody kind of, well, I woke the big girls up, which then like spiraled into everybody waking up kind of early. And so we last minute decided that I was going to take all of the kids to volleyball, and it starts at 8:30, which is so early for a Saturday for our family. And so got everybody there, and it was her last volleyball game, so it was a little bit fun. The improvement in just 6 weeks is like amazing, but it's still a little painful. So did that, and then I took everybody over to the library book sale, and it was pretty much all the same stuff. They said they like bring new stuff out every day, but I don't think they do. I mean, it was pretty much all the same stuff. And so my kids got 9, 10, 12 more books, and I got 2, and so that brings the grand total up to more. I don't know, but we did that and then got home just in time to feed the baby, and then everybody was hungry because we had like really fast breakfast because of the early morning. So they ate what was left of their breakfast, and then we ate lunch. And my daughter got a little All About Me book, and it's her first nonfiction book that she wrote, she said. And so she's filled the entire thing out today. So that is really fun and going in my keepsake box. But that's pretty much the day. Now K-State girls are playing basketball against KU. So it's the Sunflower Showdown. It's a pretty big deal. And K-State girls are good. So we really like to watch them regardless if they're good or not. But it's a little more fun when they're good. So we're watching that, and I'm going to feed the baby again, make some dinner, and then tonight, sprint. Today has, I haven't updated you guys a lot because it's been busy, and also because I just don't have anything great to tell you reading-wise. So I finished last night, True Believer, and I didn't like this at all. I'm going to give it 2.5 stars. Yeah, I just didn't like it. This is the origin story of Jeremy and Lexi from the next book, which I can't remember what it's called, but I really enjoyed the next book, and I wrote in my review that I would like to know the couple's backstory, so now I do, and I was just so bored. He is a journalist, ghost hunter, paranormal hunter. He goes to this small town in North Carolina and meets her, who she works at a library, so she's bookish. You would think I would love it, but he's doing research, figures stuff out. I didn't care at all about the paranormal element, and their romance was just meh. So 2.5 stars. I didn't like it. And now I've picked up my next book, which is, When We Believed in Mermaids by Barbara O'Neill. So you guys, I went ahead and caved and got Kindle Unlimited, and this is on Kindle Unlimited audio, and so I'm only going to do it for a month, but I'm listening to this, and last night, I finished True Believer in the middle of the night, and I didn't want to start a new audiobook because I didn't know that I was awake and with it enough to start a whole new audiobook, and so I instead watched YouTube videos, which I can tell you now is a terrible idea because I think that engages my brain even more than reading, just because it's exciting and it feels productive because my list is so long, and just going through different videos, the changing of videos every time I was oh, one more, in a way that I don't feel like I do one more chapter. So I probably should have started this, but I didn't start it until this morning, and I typically don't have a ton of time to listen or read in the morning, and so I'm not very far in. All I know is that we're following one woman who her sister was killed in a freak accident in Paris, and So they think. And then she's watching TV and she sees a news report and she swears she sees her sister in the background. And her mom sees it too. And she's like, go find her. And so the clip was in New Zealand, of another accident in New Zealand. So she goes to New Zealand to try to find her sister. Then we get, that's Kit's perspective. And then we get Mari. And I'm not sure. Mari is a woman in New Zealand and she has kids, and her husband just bought her like her new dream house where there was something crazy that happened there. And so yeah, I'm not sure how these are going to intertwine. I have a guess, but we will see. So I'm not very far into this. And then I am reading The Relief of Imperfection Physically, and I'm really liking it. The whole premise of this book is for women who try too hard to make it just right. And the whole premise of this book is that God is perfect, we are not, and by like trying to be perfect, even if it's like trying to be perfect to please him, we're kind of usurping his role and not just resting in it. And I'm liking it quite a bit. It is definitely relatable to me. It's interesting, like as I come to you in sweatpants, a sweatshirt, very little makeup, all the things, like to call myself a perfectionist. I think I could argue against it, but in a lot of really important ways, I am still striving for perfectionism, and this is definitely bringing that out. And like my obvious perfectionism has changed, but it's still there. And so really thinking to check myself and free yourself from the like chains of shoulds. Shoulds are loud for me. So I am really liking this. I'm highlighting a lot. I wish I was reading this with people, but I'm not. I'm on page 53 of like 300. So I'm really liking this, and I plan to continue this on sprints tonight, I think. So now my oldest has a book review for Lizzie and the Sweet Treats Fairy. Okay, so tell me what you thought of this.
It was about a little princess fairy right here. And she's a sweet treats fairy, and she lost her crown at a ball because Jack Frost has stole it. And the army helped the rainbow fairies find 5 of their crowns, but I've only read 1, and this is my second book.
Okay.
And so,
does she bring treats to people?
She makes it so the treats turn out good, and so they turn out how they're supposed to turn out.
Okay.
And stuff.
And so she found her crown, saved it from Jack Frost?
Yeah, with the help of 2 girls named Rachel and Christy. Maybe it's Kirsty.
Okay.
And I can't quite tell, and they help her.
Kirsty, yep.
And they can, with the fairies' magic, they turn into fairies too, so they can come visit the fairy palace. And then the queen of the fairies made sure they're at the Golden Palace, which is a palace.
Okay.
And she made sure they ended up at the Golden Palace, and then that way they could find them while they were there.
Okay. Cool. All right, let's pick your next. How many stars out of 5?
5.
5 out of 5. We love the Rainbow Magic series, don't we?
No.
No, you don't?
It's scary. In the back.
It's scary.
In the back, there's like little activities you can do.
Oh, cool.
And how you can like order them.
Oh, cool. Okay. Are they activities or are they just advertisements for the next books?
They have like Fairy Friends sticker book and.
Oh, they're advertising different. Okay. So I just shuffled the cards and I'm going to fan them out for you to pick.
Fan them out a little more.
Fan them out a little more. There's a lot of cards, Ladybug. Okay, what you got?
5.
A 5. So let's see what a 5 is. Okay. 5. Host read. So a host favorite from 2024 would be one of my favorite books or Becca's favorite books from last year. So a middle grade that I loved would be Kelsey Green, Reading Queen. What else did we read last year?
Panic Bar, Running Star.
Yeah, really the whole that whole series by Claudia Mills. Go see if you can find something that you think I loved last year and you can read it. You don't want to do that? I know, baby, but Becca reads more grown-up stuff. I don't think she read anything that that you could read. So go look for also, Becca, if you're watching this, yes, my kids always pick you over me. Otherwise, yeah, just go pick a book that we or I have loved and you can reread it. Okay, so she picked 7 times 9 equals trouble by Claudia Mills. Claudia Mills was definitely an all-time favorite author of last year. And this is about a kid who is struggling to learn multiplication. And she has pretty much got down multiplication. Maybe not all the facts, but this will be fun to see what you think of it now that you know how to multiply. So that will be a 5-pointer because I loved it. We read it last year. So there we go. 5 points for her. Hey everyone, so I'm going to update one more time and just say goodnight, basically, because it is 7 o'clock and I'm about to get on sprints with Becca, and I'm going to go as late as I can before my kids start melting down, so we'll see how long that is, but yeah, I forgot to tell you guys that we finished our giant Charlie Brown puzzle. It's 1,000 pieces, and considering Jeremy and I get like 5 to 10 minutes a day, him a little more than me, but to work on the puzzle, it has taken us a long time, but we're going to start like a 400 or 500 piece next, and that is much more doable. So, super exciting though. We all we're very excited. I've read a little bit more in this, and that's it. So tonight more reading will happen, but tomorrow we will see you for the very last day of TBRathon. So thank you guys for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.